Hey there, guys. It's day 12, and we're going to dive into some social media. Are you ready? Are you sick of me yet? How are you guys doing with everything else? You getting out there and talking to some people about challenge groups, coaching, all that fun stuff? Hope you're having fun with it and having some luck. So, Facebook, we're going to start off with that one because ultimately it's the closest and best place where we're going to build those relationships with people. We're going to use other social media accounts to grow our network and kind of drive people back over to Facebook if possible so we can get to know those people a little bit better there. First, we're just going to talk about Facebook as far as personal profile page. Tomorrow we're going to talk about Facebook pages and Instagram, and a little bit about Twitter. So let's put that off to the side. Don't worry about your Facebook like page right now, especially if you're just getting started. It's more important for you to grow that friends list and learn how to network on Facebook a little more effectively, and also increase the popularity of the posts that you are creating right now. So, talking about that, what it comes down to is basically creating a solid habit with Facebook, and that's posting maybe 3 to 5 times a day. Definitely avoid trying to overdo it unless you're just having a really fun, awesome day and there's lots of stuff to share. And with that being said, we follow pretty much an 80-20 rule, and it's 80% your personal life because that's what people are really more interested in, or your sense of humor and things that make you you and being uniquely you, versus just plastering health, fitness, beach body stuff all over the place all the time. So I touched on that a little bit with challenge groups and Beachbody posts, that you really want to avoid posting almost even every day, 3 to 5 times a week, about Beachbody is more than sufficient. You want to handle most of your Beachbody related posting in private messages because that's how we work and that's how we build relationships with people. So it's a better way to connect. Unless there's something just urgent and you want to post. I've done that too, where you post something about Beachbody and I just tag the world in it, or people that I know that were interested in something, just because it's time sensitive, and it's a better way for me to get something out quickly to them. And I'll follow up with saying I'm going to message each one of you privately too, as well, or as many people as I can get to. So you can do that too. So keep that in mind, that it's about you and branding you and sharing who you are with everyone so they can get to know you better when you're trying to get to know them better. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. So increasing your network, and as well as the popularity of your Facebook posts. You want to seek quality over quantity. So you don't want to go out and send friend requests out to everybody and their son. A Facebook only likes it when you send about 2 to 3, maybe 4 Facebook or friend requests out a day. Otherwise, they automatically think you a spammer and you can get sent to Facebook jail for that. And it's better to send friend requests to people that are friends of friends, that you may have met once or twice through a friend, that sort of thing, through Facebook groups of special interest and things like that. So avoid just sending out friend requests to everybody. If somebody says, I'm going to do insanity, don't just start attacking. Start talking to that person and tagging them in that conversation, even if you're not friends yet, and say, can I shoot you a friend request? Ask their permission to do so first if you don't have friends in common. So just a couple little P's and Q's. Use your own judgment. A lot of times you can't do these sorts of things. So just, it's a use your judgment. Don't jump the gun. Don't get so focused on the sale, the future sale, or grabbing that person's attention because you need them. Grab their attention because they need you. Does that make sense? You want to be their friend. You want to be the person showing interest in them. So if you're using Facebook in that regard and not vomiting up your business on everyone all the time, trust me, I've been there. I did it. I did it all the time. I was totally that person with you. I didn't know any better. And Facebook was a lot different back then too. So use your time wisely on Facebook, and use your networking wisely, your networking time. Really look at that person and say, am I going to be able to make a good connection with this person? I mean, if they are, into, dressing up like a baby or something. I don't know, whatever. And that is not something that you are comfortable around. I couldn't think of anything totally bizarre. That was the first thing that popped in my head. So just go with it. Use your judgment. Don't rush through it. Take your time with it. There's plenty of business out there for all of us. As far as your posts, increasing the popularity of your posts. Sorry, lost my train of thought. Too busy envisioning somebody dressed up like a baby. Increasing the popularity of your posts. So we talked about the 80-20 rule with the posts. So you want 80% personal, 20% business. So if it's a personal post, it might be something like you're going to have date night with your husband or your significant other or with your child or something fun like that. And you have 3 outfits that you can't decide on because it's been a while and you haven't had to dress up for a while. So you post those 3 outfits and ask everybody to help you choose. That's a great engagement type post of asking a question, asking for people's input and about something personal related to you. It could be, it's swimsuit season, it's coming up. It could be, which swimsuit should I get? Which one, this is my goal one, or this is what I want to be able to wear by the end of summer. Yeah, use that too. Shoes. One of the most popular ones is the age-old Droid versus iPhone debate. So, with those, if you're going to post a question like that, always post a picture. In fact, pretty much every post you make should have a picture attached to it or a short video clip. You don't want your videos more than probably 2 to 3 minutes, if even that. And make your videos fun and engaging if they're yours personally. Now, if you're sharing something that's interesting that you find, I still will do this just because I want to get the information out there. I find it interesting. But it's better if you create an original post about some information that you find. So if you share an image that, say, another coach posted, or the Team Beachbody 411 page posted about a success story, you're better off taking that picture, saving it on your desktop or on your phone, and reposting it as an original of your own with your own text, own statement. Always include some sort of text in question with your posts to increase that engagement. Those original photos make you, even if there's somebody else's pictures. Same with video, same with links to articles. There's a couple generic sites that I use and I share that still seem to post well. But just remember, you're sharing somebody else's information. So that popularity is kind of bypassing you and going over to them. It's a Facebook rule. It's a marketing thing. That's how it works. So if you find a cool recipe, go to the site that the recipe's on, click the link, share it, or however that website is shared, and then go back to your Facebook profile and share it uniquely on your own. There's little tips and tricks. I know it's so much easier just to hit that share button, but if you put forth a little bit more effort on it, it'll increase your Facebook popularity. Because what you want to have happen is to increase those likes and increase those comments and increase the shares of that Facebook post. Because when people share your original post, that's what they see. They see who it came from, and that increases the likelihood of somebody either sending you a friend request, or if it's from a like page, which we'll talk about tomorrow, it'll increase your likes on your like page without you having to pay for them. So think about that when you're posting. Really plan it out. I'm not a big Facebook post planner because I'm on there more often than a lot of people because I don't have to work a 9 to 5 or anything. So I post throughout the day, and I probably post more than 5 times sometimes too. But I try to keep it light, not too heavy on the Facebook or the Beachbody stuff. Trust me, I'll notice when you guys start doing that. And I have. So keep it chill. Always, if you are going to post about Beachbody, make it personal. Make it about your unique story related to Beachbody and how it's helped you and how you want that to happen for other people too. So keep those things in mind when you're posting on Facebook. How you increase your network. This is going to be your homework tonight. Actually, so homework, alert, write this down. Your homework is number 1. I want you to go to your friends list that you have now and let me know, or let your upline know, how many friends you have on your friends list right now. And look at that friends list and kind of get an idea of a percentage of that quality over quantity list that we talked about. Take a mental note of that. Maybe let me know or let us know how you feel about that. What percentage is quality of that list and how we can increase that. And then I would like you to make a list of 10 things that are your personal interests. It could be horseback riding. It could be soccer. It could be weightlifting. It could be, I just joined a mid-century modern furniture kish fun. They're the funniest people on the planet. Anyway, we find weird crap at yard sales and like from the mid-century period, refurbish it or just buy it because we think it's cool. So anyway, I joined that group and a couple other ones. I joined 3 of them, I think, just this last week because it's something that I just kind of developed an interest in, and I actually do need help, learning how to refinish or reupholster or how, asking for input. It's a perfect place to post something and ask a question. I posted, where would I find great retro or mid-century design vinyl fabrics to refinish some bar stools that I got. So that's the kind of thing we're talking about. We're talking about developing relationships with people we have no idea who they are. And that's great. It's fun. Anyway, find some groups like that that are unique to your personality that you fit. So that's that. I would make a list of 10 things and let me know how many groups you find or join that are associated with that. So have fun with that because it does end up being fun. Don't get anything too serious. You can join some moms groups if you're mom, parenting, whatever it could be. I have a friend whose son they found out he's on the autism spectrum. So she's joining groups related to autism to get help with that. So it could be something that is a little more on the serious side too. But it will help you develop more relationships and get to know more people spread out all over the United States as far as Facebook. And then go to your friends list that you have now. They're your friends list. Does that make sense? So if your best friend's name is Sarah, you're going to go to Sarah's page and look at her friends list. You're going to be able to see who your mutual friends are. So you already know who both of your friends are. Go to her friends list and then start looking at that. And it'll tell you, you might have 5 mutual friends with that person on her list too. Like they know other people that you know. So look at their profile maybe real quick and find maybe 2 to 5 people that you feel like you might have something in common with of people on your friends list. It doesn't have to be 5 people from one person. You could pick 5 of your existing friends now and pick one person from each of their lists to send a friend request out with a quick message saying, hey, I noticed that we have this in common. I just wanted to shoot you a friend request so maybe we could get to know each other better. That's it. That's all you have to do. So that's a great thing for that. I am going to add to the files of our Coaching for Success group page some social media post ideas. This was created by Janelle Summers, and I believe we actually have it in the Dork Fit Army page too, but I will add it here as well, so that you guys can see that and get some ideas of what things to post that aren't Beachbody related. We have more, there's more about us, and there's more about other people than just their health and fitness. So we need to keep that in mind when we're posting on Facebook and using it to our advantage, but we also have to be authentic and be real and be ourselves. So have fun with that. Let me know how the homework goes. I hope you have fun with it. Find some cool, kitschy, weird groups or something that you like that fits with your personality. Have fun with those. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. We're going to dive into like pages, when you should do one, Instagram, a little touch on Twitter, and we'll dive into those other aspects of social media tomorrow. And then we're going to be wrapping up day 14, and we're going to see where you are now and where you want to go. We'll talk to you soon. Have fun with it. Bye.